I've really liked using grow bags, and while they do have their flaws, I would definitely recommend them. However, over the few years, some of the older ones are beginning to tear and become useless. Now, I didn't want to just throw these away, so I wanted to try and come up with some idea of reusing these. When I searched around on the internet, I didn't really find anything. The only suggestion I came up with was to take one bag and put it into the other, or for reuse use like that. Uh, Honestly, this doesn't really seem all that satisfying to me, and doesn't really seem to solve the problem. And with a bag that's this far gone, probably isn't going to be that useful. However, there was something I noticed. When I have a bag sitting on the ground like this, all the weeds underneath are dead. This could happen in only a couple of days. It's killing all the grass and some weeds underneath of it. This gave me an idea. Why not use the grow bags as weed suppression? For this idea, what we'll do is take the old grow bag, since it's ripped right here, it'd be easiest, and just cut along the bottom. Seam will be the toughest. Okay, we got through. And there. Now this bottom piece, you'll notice there's some roots and stuff that actually grew up from underneath the thing into the grow bag. You can just place this right on top of a pot. Now you have your weed suppression. If you want, you can also take your scissors and cut a hole in the center, or an X in the center, or so whatever plant you want to grow can grow right out through there, and there's your weed suppression. See what I mean here? Cap. Just push that down into the bag. This is actually a little bit larger bag than what I'm using, so it's not quite fitting. This is probably a 7-gallon bag. When I cut, it was a 10-gallon bag. So it would probably fit better if I used another 10-gallon bag. But there you have it. And this material is water permeable. Now it'll soak down into it. You can see the water running out at the bottom. So you can still water your plants right through this material. Now you have nice weed suppression. That's going to kill off any of your weeds inside the bag. You can also use the top of the bags for weed suppression as well. So I can cut X marks on here, wherever I want to put a plant. And there's my weed suppression right there with the top part. Now I could cut this to size if I need to. Obviously I haven't, or I could just, if I want to, I can just fold it in like so. And leave the thing intact like that for a larger project if I need to. Now if you want to cover a large space, you probably would need a lot of these bags mixed cut up, which over time I'll probably end up having. But instead of throwing them out, there's a way to reuse them.